When you reach the golden years of your life, you start to see things more clearly. It's as if age brings a new pair of glasses, and suddenly you can tell who's truly there for you and who isn't. And trust me, you don't have time for people who drain your spirit, steal your joy, or block your blessings. Life is too short, too precious, to be surrounded by the wrong kind of people. First, let's talk about the people who are always negative. You know the type. They'll tell you what can't be done, why everything is doomed, and why life is just one big struggle. These folks are like walking clouds on a sunny day, and if you stick around them long enough, their storm becomes yours. They have an uncanny way of turning even the brightest possibilities into shadows of doubt. Their mindset is contagious, and without realizing it, you may find yourself adopting their fears, hesitations, and pessimism. They'll question your dreams, undermine your confidence, and constantly point out what's wrong instead of what could be right. The truth is, their negativity isn't about you. It's a reflection of their own internal struggles. But just because they carry that weight doesn't mean you have to pick it up. Protect your mental space and choose to distance yourself from their endless cycle of doom and gloom. Negativity also has a sneaky way of infiltrating your peace. It's not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it comes in the form of subtle comments or passive-aggressive remarks. These people might say they're being realistic, but what they're actually doing is projecting their limitations onto you. And here's the kicker. The more you listen to them, the more you start to believe their narrative. Suddenly, what felt possible before now feels out of reach. That's the power of negative energy. It chips away at your dreams until there's nothing left but doubt. So remind yourself often, their fears are not your fears. Their limitations are not your limitations. You have the power to set your own boundaries, define your own goals, and pursue them unapologetically. Then there are the complainers. Oh, they're everywhere, aren't they? Always moaning, always groaning. They'll spend hours talking about what's wrong with their lives, but not a second figuring out how to fix it. Their misery loves company, and guess what? You don't have to RSVP to their pity party. Your time is better spent focusing on gratitude, on what's good in life, and on building peace in your heart. Now let's address the manipulators. These are the people who only call you when they need something. They'll pretend to care, but their real agenda is what you can do for them. It's not about friendship, it's about convenience. You're not a stepping stone, and you're not an ATM. Let those people go. Genuine relationships are built on mutual care, not selfishness. And what about the gossipers? Oh, they'll sweet talk you, pretend to be your best friend, and then spread your business to anyone who will listen. These people thrive on drama, and they'll drag you into their mess if you're not careful. At this stage of your life, you need peace, not problems. Surround yourself with people who protect your privacy and uplift your name when you're not in the room. Then we have the energy vampires. These are the people who demand your time, your attention, your resources, everything, but give nothing in return. You know the ones. They leave you feeling drained every time they leave the room. Listen, your energy is sacred. You've earned the right to protect it. Don't let anyone take more from you than they're willing to give. And let me warn you about the critics. The ones who'll find fault with anything you do. They'll envy your joy, downplay your successes, and magnify your mistakes. These people don't celebrate you because they're too busy being bitter. Don't take their criticism to heart. It says more about them than it does about you. Keep shining and let their jealousy burn out on its own. Finally, beware of the fair weather friends. These are the people who are only there for the good times. When you're up, they're your biggest supporters, but when life gets tough, they vanish like smoke. True friends walk with you through the storm, not just under the sunshine. Those are the people you need to hold on to. As you grow older, you realize that your circle doesn't need to be big, it needs to be strong. You need people who bring you peace, who inspire you, who make you feel loved and valued. And if that means letting go of those who don't, so be it. Because your happiness, your peace of mind, and your well-being are worth it. So take a moment and think about the people in your life. Are they lifting you up or are they pulling you down? Are they adding to your life or are they taking from it? You've earned the right to be selective. You've earned the right to protect your energy, your joy, and your peace. Choose wisely, because at the end of the day, the people you surround yourself with are the ones who shape your journey.